Hello everybody, Good Buddy Kyo here, finally with the Ask Kyo. There was a lot more questions than I originally thought I'd be getting, so it took a lot longer to try to figure out what to grab and what not, but I'm gonna be answering everything else on the other video that wasn't in this video, so we can start out fresh for this one if something didn't get answered or something. I'm gonna do a couple of these before the month is out, because again, this only happens once a year. So, yeah, let's get started in there, because we got a lot to go through, holy shit. Okay, so first question is by Karina Feliciano. Do you have any tips for cosplaying, since I'm going to be cosplaying for the first time as Femme Prussia on Comic-Con, and I was wondering if there was anything I should know? Well, if this is first I'm cosplaying, and not, well, I'm going to assume you've been to cons before. If not, that'll be a different story. But, cosplaying, first tip. Since it's Prussia, usually you'd need eye contacts, and I recommend that if you know how to use contacts, great, fantastic. If not, please don't hurt your eyes. Like, don't get something that'll really hurt you for the sake of looking cool for a moment. Because that shit's important. Second off, makeup. Always be sure to blend your makeup on your neck as well, because it looks really odd if your face is, like, really bright or really dark, but then the rest of you is not. It's really tacky. Since you're not binding, I guess I don't have to talk about any binding or anything. But yeah, oh, and if you're gonna have a long wig for Femme Prussia, make sure you look at it very well and make sure it doesn't get tangled, because long wigs tangle really easily, so just be aware of that. Okay, I think that's about it for that kind of stuff. I don't usually do female outfits, so okay. Next question. Mimi Ekman. Hello, I have a few questions for you. How old are you? Where are you from? Country. What's your favorite band or singer? And how did you get into Italia in the beginning? Thank you. Yes, you're amazing. Keep up to go. Oh, thank you. First question. How old am I? I am 22. I'm old-ish. And I come from America. Because why not? What's your favorite band? Nightwish! Yeah. That's a, heavy metal opera band. I forget the term for it. Metal opera? Something. They're from Finland. It's, like, I will always legally buy their songs, because it's just fantastic. Fuels my soul! How'd I get into Italian in the beginning? Surprisingly, my friends actually got me into it. I had no idea about the anime, but they wanted me to cosplay from it, because at the time, it was like 2008 or 2009. It was like really early. Like, the anime just came out with their 7th episode, I remember that. And so they wanted me to get into it, and they wanted me to be England. I'm like, I have no idea what this is, whatever. So I watched it, and I was like, holy shit, I love it. So I continued on from there. And that's the story how I got into Italia. Next! This one is from Siri Pie. Would you accept fan arts for your Let's Plays? Oh, of course I would! I love fan arts. Back in the day, I used to get a lot. Not as much anymore. So I appreciate anything and all that you guys do. And it makes me happy. Thank you! Okay, and the next one is Martina Balthazar. Do you like 2P and 1P Germany? And you call one of them my baby. That's because they are my baby. Both of them are my babies because they're my favorite. Both of them. Yes. Both of them. I even cosplay both of them. Hell fucking hell yeah! Okay, next one. Sabine Byrons. I'm sorry, I probably messed up that name. Have you ever imagined you with Germany? If you have, how do you act? Well, I personally haven't, because he's a fictional character, but apparently everyone else has. Which is weird, but I'm not complaining. It's cute. Holy shit. This one's from Swedish Sweden. Say that 5 times fast. What is the thing you dislike the most, bugs you most, about the Hetalia fandom as a whole? I really fucking hate when Italians try to use the darkest parts of history to try to make their ships a thing, especially in World War II. And that really pisses me off about the English dub too. They try to kawaii-fy the Second World War and all the horrible shit the Axis had done and other shit like that to make kawaiis. Like, the Japanese dub at least put a little more subtlety into it, but I remember I was really pissed off when the first dub trailer came out. And I know it's, supposedly offensive for mocking reasons, which is why it's rated M, but I hate when fans do that. It's not cool. And when they find the history hilarious and, like, the cosplayers, they, like, horribly just either make fun of or disrespect it just for the cosplay lols. That's not good. Wise up! History is a thing. It doesn't need to be repeated or glorified. Okay. Let's get away from that. Okay. Lucy and Neko kind of have the same question, so I put them together. Why are you so good at Italia voice acting, especially a Germany voice? I'm German, I think it's accurate. Cool. Hello, how do you train your accents? They're all so perfect. Well, let me tell you a thing. Long time ago, when I first started this, my accents were absolute shit. Like, seriously, like, I go back and I listen to some of the old ones to do stuff with them, especially Hitalia, holy shit. And my accents were the worst. They were barely recognizable as them at all. But I've been doing these, and also cosplaying multiple characters for years, multiple years. So I listen to other people's, how they do the accents. I listen to, like, programs and stuff to see how they do the accents. I try to find little niches that I can cling onto. I'm not the best. I'm not perfect at it. I'm still learning as is. And it's all a long process. I got 3 years to get up to this point. So, yeah, that's fun. Next, Mary Kitty. Oh, hello, Joe. My questions. Do you pre-record your videos, and are you still going to do voice effects for, like, Italia games? First one, do I pre-record? Yes. Yes, I do, because I don't have a lot of time. Well, actually, I do have a lot of time. But what I do is I binge. I binge a lot of videos at once, and then I take a break. Sometimes, most times I try to do a game in one sitting, but if it's, like, really long, I take a break in between. And that sometimes helps read the comments to see if I'm doing anything wrong. So on and so forth. So most of the time, yes, all of them are pre-recorded. And then I just schedule them out once every day. Because it's easy like that. And voice effects, yes, I will. I usually save the voice effects for really special games, like Dream Talia, Insane Italia, and other stuff like that. But rest assured, there is some games that are being made that I'm, watching that I will be doing voice effects on in the future. It's gonna be fantastic. And I still actually do, voice fan dubs of stuff lately. And I put voice effects to them, so I am still having practice with them and stuff, so it's pretty neat. Next. Oh lordy. Bunny Funny Girl. Okay. Well, Tukyo are literally my favorite YouTuber. I have a few others. I watch you play so many games, so funny. My question is, since you're incredibly funny, do you look back at some of your videos and regret anything you say on them, or just laugh at them all over again? Are you aware Are you aware you are awesome? Last one. Do you ever feel nervous when you record, or does it come naturally to you? Okay, first question. I do look back on them, and I regret a lot, because I'm like, wow, I sound like trash. Why did I say that? Especially when it comes to Hit to Oni, because that's my most popular, but it's also one of my most oldest, and I said the weirdest stuff on there, and I was like, ouch, I sound like weeb trash. Which I am still weeb trash to this day, actually, when I think about it. But some of them I laugh at, some of them I do have a general reaction, but most of the time I'm like, ha, ew, gross, I'm not that good. Where are the awesome? Not at first, but I'm starting to get a handle of it. Yay. Last one, do you ever feel nervous when you record? Let me tell you a story, actually. I have deep clinical depression. It's why in the month of December I pretty much was really silent, was because I really could not handle the mic. That I felt like whenever I was going to record, I was going to vomit or do something really bad while I was recording. It's really weird, and I can't even begin to describe it, but just most times I get nervous when I record. I say something bad, something I can't take back, if people find it funny, if people will hate it, or anything. And sometimes I get really scared. But sometimes, like, when I finally get into it, it does, like, just come naturally, and I just keep going with it, even if it's not, like, the best stuff. Something happens. I don't know. I'm still trying to fight it, though. The nervousness comes and goes whenever I have a relapse. I'm starting to get over it, though. So that's good. Yee. Next. lilithg. Hello, cow. Hi. I've been with you since, wow, forever, and I just really love you. And you are Let's Plays. You're definitely underrated, but that shouldn't stop you. Thank. I was going to ask, if you don't mind, what do you do on a daily basis? Like when you're not on YouTube? What are the little things that make you happy? Thanks. Keep being awesome. The little things. What my normal routine is. Since I work from home, I actually don't really do that much. I do cook and I grocery shop when I need to. I knit. Knitting is my favorite hobby, so I knit all the time. And currently I'm trying to make some scarves to sell. Like soft. Yay. But actually not really much. Like I code Talia. That's something I do. I maintain all the statuses and stuff. I make sure things are going okay in the fandoms and whatnot. Yeah. I don't really do that much, actually. Oh! Plan to make more games. That's another thing I'm doing. Haha! But yeah. Knitting. Stuff like that. Sometimes watching roommate play games. That's about it. Esmerelda Parodies. I crossed out the first one because I already played the good ending of Palm, so Are you dating anyone? Favorite person to collab with when you're doing Let's Plays? Favorite character from anything to cosplay as? That's all I got. Now, number 2 and number 3 are the same exact one. I am actually dating Dignified, and they're also my favorite person to collab with, as you can maybe see. Our chemistry just bounces off each other. We make the most hilarious shit. And it's fantastic, and I love them with all my heart. And I know I'm going to say this right now. In previous videos, I refer to them as a she, but for the record, they are they. Non-binary. So, I would appreciate it if that could be recognized. They. Dignified's a they. Okay. Favorite character from anything to cosplay as? Oh, shit. That's really hard. Because there's a lot of things I like for different reasons, but I think overall, I like being Germany from Hetalia. I know y'all thinking, oh, it's because you're favorite. No. Like, he's really fun. And there's not a lot of people who heard him as, I'm the best. I command attention and stuff like that. I'm actually really good at my role, and everyone likes me as him, so it's really fun. I hate his outfit. I hate it so much. But then once I get past it, and once, we're up and running, it's really nice. Okay, next. Hello, Kale. I have a few questions. Will you be at SuckerCon 15? I would love to try to find you. What's it like being a YouTuber? Who's your favorite 2P character? What about Neo? Will I be at SuckerCon? Hell yeah! I'm being at SuckerCon. I got so much stuff planned. I'm gonna be Freddy Fazbear. I'm gonna be maybe Russia. That depends on things go by. I'm gonna be Romano. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be so fun. Like, Jesus Christ. What's it like being a YouTuber? It's really interesting. Like, since I've been lazy and been on computer for a long time, it doesn't really feel much different than, being usual, but it really blows my mind that I'm actually making rent and paying bills with just making stuff, and even though I am kind of in the red, well, sort of, I'm still struggling to make ends meet. Still, it's a really relaxing thing, and it's been really helping me out. And what's your favorite 2P character? 2P Germany! Ah, here's my baby! My baby! I'm just really sad when he gets a really bland explanation, because he's not, he's not 2P face family. He doesn't get a whole bunch of attention, which makes me sad. What about Neo? I have no idea. Neo Sweden's hella hot. Hells yeah. Anyway, next. Oh my god. This is a lot. Okay, let's get past this. I'm not gonna pronounce that name, because I'm probably gonna screw it up. Or Angeli? Maybe. Hi, Cal. Just want to say I love your videos for hit games and non-hit games. Yay! You have such a fun personality. It's not hard to enjoy your videos in manual butchering. Okay, so questions. My first time asking you some. Do you ever get tired of doing hetalia games? You do them a lot, so I hope you don't get burnt out on them. Who's your favorite 2P and favorite Neo? Which character, either canon, 2P Neo, do you think you are the most like personality-wise? Do you consider yourself popular in the fandom because of the hit games in Dreamtalia? How much do you have to put into making Dreamtalia? It's easy to see all the work that's gone into it. Do you think Italia girls canon ones deserve more attention in the fandom? That's all I have for now. Can't wait for your answers. Okay. That's a lot of questions. First one. Do you ever get tired of doing Italia games? Yes. Sometimes yes. Sometimes I just want to play other games, and then when I do, most of the comments are about them, about wanting me to play other Hetalia games. It's like, why can't you just enjoy this as it is? I'm not an only Hetalia site. I know that's my main stuff I pump out, but Jesus, I can do other stuff too. Not a whole lot, but other stuff. Whew. Though I do enjoy playing them also because, with me making games, it's fun to see what people can do and be able to critique it as I go along, because now I know the process. So it's a double-edged sword, I guess. Plus, the voices are fucking fun. Italia's my favorite, so it's like, hails yeah. Let's see, who's your favorite? I already answered that in the last one. 2P Germany and from Sweden, because which character most like personality? You guys are gonna yell at me for this, because again, it's really obvious, but it's why he's my favorite. Germany, because A, we have really similar personality types, because I've been when I was in high school, I was in a military program for a lot of years in leadership of it. I even got to a cadet captain at some point. I think I got a rank ahead? I don't know. But, so I was really knowledgeable in the military lingo, like marching and stuff like that. So when I got to be Germany, the militarism and having to be an officer really clicked together, and I was able to really perform as him really well. And he's awkward, he loves dogs, he loves to bake and stuff. He tries what he can, even though a lot of people are kind of like, yeah, he does his best, and he's married to his fucking work, which I can really understand. So yeah, I'm really like him the most, and that's why I cosplay him the best, because it's just really easy. Considered popular a bit, yeah. Like, I'm starting to really actually I didn't think so at first. I'm like, nah, I'm just doing stuff. But people are actually recognizing me more, without me actually saying anything. Like, I went to a con recently, and people recognized me by my voice, and it was the weirdest thing. Like, I went into Romano voice for a thing to call my Italy over, which was Dig, and someone recognized me from that, and it was like, holy fuck. Someone actually saw my face and ran because they got too flustered that it was actually me, and it was like, what? So I'm slowly getting somewhere, I think, which is really neat. It's also fun to hear, like, people talk about the stuff I've made, like, in my presence, and not know I'm the one who did it, and like, yes. It's funny. So I'm not that big, but I know I'm getting popular. A little. Not as much as I'd like to. I don't know. Okay, how much work have you put into Dream Talia? Oh my god! Let me tell you. A bunch. Like, well, actually, there's a question later on about that. That I'll explain more about it later. Do you think the Talia girls deserve more attention? Yes. Because there's a lot of sausage fest around here, and yes, I do love the guys, and I am guilty of doing a lot of just guy-centric stuff. But the girls really need to be shown, especially, with the Hetalia fandom kind of pushing them to the side because they get into the way of the yaois. It's like, no. Okay, next! I'm sorry this is so long. Hi! So when do you think the newest version of Gentile will be released? May 5th, actually. Every Gentile episode comes out on the 12th, every month. But the newest playable demo, which will include Owen's art and some of the new chapters that are out, will be posted May 5th, which is exactly 1 year since the original came out. And since then, we'll have, updated glitches, updated events, a lot of stuff. Since I don't have much time on my hands these days, and I've just been coding nonstop, well, I guess I do have a lot of time on my hands, that I've put in a lot of fun stuff for you guys to explore, and so even if you have to replay it, it's still fun. So yeah, May 5th. You're a fruit shipper? Hells yeah. Okay, out of my system, I have a question. How long do you spend on each segment on Talia? Now, it depends on the segment, if you're talking about. If we're talking about chapter, it depends on what's in the chapter. Now, say, the most recent chapter of this video is, the one with temperance in it. Chapter 11. And with that one, it is basically one very long cutscene. So that itself takes about like 8 hours, maybe 9, 8 to 9, especially since it doesn't have that much of a really complicated map either. Now for the one before it, no, not the one before it, chapter 9. For chapter 9, that took many weeks to actually do because I had to do all of the events, had to do all the cutscenes, all the maps, by myself, by the way. And so that, again, that takes many days, like weeks at a time. Like, I remember there was this one puzzle, that it took me 2 weeks to figure out how to do, but then again, I just started. So yeah, it takes a long time. Like, people who usually come to my coding streams can see that I get very little done in like 9 hours. So it happens a lot. So a lot. Days, weeks on it. But it's all worth it. It's all really, really worth it. Okay. Blood Bones Alchemist. Yes, I went to DeviantArt too. I'm pretty sure I've been busy, but how's the game been going? I saw it on YouTube and it looks really awesome. Is it going to be really long with enemies or will it be short? I know you guys have been having some troubles with fans about it, so I hope it's alright to ask about it. Now, let me tell you, like, I've been coding like crazy. Even though I don't have the appropriate art, I've still been coding like crazy. And we've gotten so far that recently I let Dignified play the game from start to finish from how much I've coded. It took us 6.5 hours to get from start to finish. And, counting that, I didn't put in all the battles. I've only put in battles up to where Temperance was. So from there on, there has been no battles, and it's still equaled out to 6.5 hours. So it's going to be hella long, and we're not even halfway done with the game. We're almost halfway done, but we're not there yet. So this will be a hella fucking long game, but it'll be fantastic. And the main trouble we've been having with fans is people are, like, reposting the screenshots, but I'm starting to come to the point of not caring anymore, because it's like, we're not going to be able to stop them. Just credit us or link us or something. Just goddamn. Anyway, Kikyo 3303, because it's 30003. Okay, can I ask you to, do you play other consoles besides PC? Yes, I play on the Xbox. Not much, but I do, because I only have, like, fighting games like Soul Calibur. So, I don't have a lot of money for things outside of just necessities. But, I'm happy. I got PC games, I'm happy. But yeah, Xbox. Test of the Funk. Whatever happened to playing Danganronpa? You said you were going to do it over the summer, and I know you were busy with things, and I know you have a set game list, but I was wondering if you were ever going to play it at some point. Now, that's an interesting story, and I really, really apologize about that, because my friend Q was the one who got me into it. But she did not tell me that it was around 20 hours or more of gameplay. And it's like, I really can't do that. I got so many other things to do that I really can't sit down and play 20 hours, especially on a possibly glitchy emulator. Because I don't think I can last that long. That's way too long. Unless I, like, did hour episodes, but no one would watch that. I need that for my money. So, I'd rather be able to play stuff I'm easily accessible to be able to play. Because it's like, damn. So, I do apologize. Especially over the summer, I was moving, so I especially couldn't do it then. But I really don't think I would be able to play Danganronpa because it's just so damn long. I didn't actually know that. Now I'm educated, and I really do apologize for the, getting the hype up. Sorry. And next. It is from Happy Dark Girl. Yay. You're very expressive when you lead. Have you done theater? Let me tell you another story, and this will be the last question, so we'll end it all here. When I was in high school, I took theater classes for 3 years. I really disliked the drama teacher. He was one of those pretentious types. But no matter how much I tried, no matter what I did, I was always in the bottom rung of the actors. No matter what class I took, no matter what acting class I took. I don't know if I was a bad actor or what. I did whatever I could to try to succeed, and I was always ignored. I guess the teacher also had favoritism too. Nothing I did was funny. Whenever I tried to perform, everyone was on their phones or not paying attention. Whenever we would actually try to be leader of the class for the day, as some of them do like improv games, I was the only one where no one would take me seriously and laugh and make fun of me when I was trying to get their attention. The teacher would not help me at all, even though he helped everybody else. So I had really bad self-esteem things about my acting because of it. But my teacher told me that the only things I was ever good at was anger and sadness. That was the only things I was good at, and I was never going to be good at anything else, no matter how hard I tried. So when I finally decided to just say fuck it and leave the acting classes, I still continued to act with my cosplaying. And since I was apparently the only thing I was fucking good at was anger and sadness, I decided, hey, I'll just make that my thing then. Anger and sadness. So, it's interesting. So yeah, I have done theater, but nothing really professional. Because I was only good at anger and sadness, which you can hear when I voice act too, because I try to get the emotion out of it. I remember my teacher also once told me that if you make anybody cry, or any emotion that happens while you're performing, you own that. You own their tears, you own their screams. So it's just something fun to think about. I guess this motivation of anger and sadness just makes me good. Especially it helps with Germany, holy shit. Anger incarnated. I'm sorry, that was probably not really the answer you probably expected. I kind of went on a tangent there. Sorry. But yeah, I think that's about it. So I'm very sorry for this being so long. There was a lot of questions. So the rest of the questions you asked me, I will answer in the comments. So for this one, ask any questions that you're other curious about too that I didn't get around to. I'm gonna make 1 or 2 more of these. So yeah, looking forward to them questions. So have a good day. Bye.